We have launched this year's 1 million minutes campaign, our venture to highlight how being lonely can affect so many people. So far, we've raised over 14 million minutes. That's what you've pledged, which is incredible.
This morning.
Just this morning, Kate.
Amazing. Now, of course, it's the only campaign that doesn't ask you to put your hand in your pocket. We know money's very tight, but we do ask you to pledge your time, which is challenging too, but it means so much. And to help us launch this year campaign, we've enlisted a very special director, Adjoa Andoh. We're going to chat to her in a moment. Your film's amazing. We're going to show everybody it. It's called Keep Going, Gracie. Have a look at this.
Pill time, Dad.
Any biscuits for my tea?
Maybe. Mum's wonky.
Do you have the shopping list?
Bye, Dad.
Love you, Gracie.
Are you right, Grace? How's your dad? He's okay. What do you think?
Wow, nice.
Keep going, Gracie.
Oh, such a special film. Adjoa, thank you so much for putting it together and directing it for us.
It was a real pleasure for me. We had such a lovely team, Shania and Bruno playing the dad and his little girl, and oh yeah, we had a great crew, and it was just really nice. My friend Susan played neighbour Susan.
Well done, Susan.
Lovely.
Vital role. Well, what inspired you to want to make it, and what was your thinking about the story?
Well, I mean, as we all know, we've got an explosion of loneliness going on at the moment, and certainly I know with my church we do door-to-door knocking round to see what people want from us, what we can do, and loneliness was probably the #1 thing.
Really?
Yeah, from mums at home in the day, small children, elderly people, people who've been bereaved, and I think I just wanted to talk about those young carers who they love the people they're caring for, but they're still children and they still want to play with their friends. And I think we've all sort of felt that feeling at some point of feeling like we're not getting the connection that we want in our lives.
Yeah. And what about you then, Adjoa? When you were younger, did you have sort of an experience where you felt that sort of loneliness?
I was quite a solitary child. I had friends and I had nature, which was lovely, but I was quite solitary. But I think the thing that I really I remember was coming to London. My first winter in London. I lived in a squat in Brixton. I learnt how to lay concrete floors and build door frames and hang ceilings and do a bit of bricklaying. But I remember it was my birthday. My birthday's in January. It was cold, it was dark, and I worked all day. And then I came home from work. I picked up a parcel for my birthday, my one birthday present from my mummy. She sent me a present. And then I was walking up Brixton Road. It was cold, it was dark. It was my birthday, I was on my own and I was crying walking up Brixton Road.
Darling.
And I bought myself a box of chocolates. And I went back to my freezing cold squat, ate my box of chocolates. And then about 11 o'clock, some of the neighbours came round.
Wow.
Somebody brought me a bottle of red wine and a Pere Ubu vinyl album.
Wow.
Wow.
But so that was cheery. But I do remember just weeks and weeks and weeks of feeling like I'm in this massive place with loads of people, and I don't have anyone.
You see, I think that's so interesting because you said you were a solitary child and you love nature. And that's what people would see as lonely. But actually, you were lonely in the busiest, probably most densely populated place.
Yes.
And that's what people don't often get about loneliness, do they?
And I think it's an experience that lots of people have when they move from somewhere to somewhere new. And especially in a city as busy as, you know, London or Manchester or Glasgow or something like that. It's just... and we know that in London, London's the loneliest place in the country.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Everyone looks busy, like they're going somewhere, and you never know really, you know, how to connect, do you? Which is why this is so good.
We need it. We need... I'm sorry.
No.
Carry
I was
on.
just going to say, you know, we've got fewer youth clubs, we've got fewer day centres, lunch clubs for old people. Libraries aren't as available as they used to be. You know, I think there are lots of places where people used to come together, and we don't. We're connecting more digitally. But in person, which is what we need.
And I think one of those things, Adjoa, that's really important is if people do pledge their time, it's a great way of them alleviating their loneliness as well. You can pledge your time and you will be put in touch with groups that will help you connect, and it serves both sides. So if you get your camera out, go on the QR code, which is just there.
I didn't get to point.
And you can donate some minutes. We're over 16 million minutes now. It's a beautiful film, Adjoa. Thank you so much. It really is special. And well done to all of the crew as well. It's really, really special.
Oh, thank you so much.
And you had us in tears, you see.
You really
so
did.
you know it worked.
Done.
You moved us in a good way. Thank you. Always lovely to chat to you, Adjoa.